Hey guys, welcome to my channel, it's Nico here. Today in this video I will prune my very old golden pothos. I have it for a few years now and I actually do not appreciate how it looks. Ultimately it's kinda leggy and it has very long stem without any leaves. So I would like to prune it, and also at the same time I will get some material for my new pothos plants in the future. Let's begin. And another thing, sorry. All the video will be released in 3 languages: Russian, my native one, Spanish and English. But you don't need to look for English version for each video. You just need to click on any video on any language and go to the description area, and there you will find the link for English version of the video. Just click in any video, for example Spanish one, you will go to the description area and click to the English version. So you can enjoy English version of any video. Let's begin. So here guys, you can see my mother plant, my big golden pothos. I have it for many years now. Not so many years, but for a few years now, and it's kind of look creepy for me. It doesn't look so bad on the camera, but when you see it in a person, it has very long stems. Many of them already don't have any leaves, because I also had some pest on this plant and it was kind of difficult to get rid of them. But finally I won the fight against them, so it's kind of unhealthy, kind of sad look, but let's try to change it and do something better for this plant. So the first step I need to do is to liberate these very long stems. You need to be careful to not damage the healthy leaves, so I will spend some time liberating these very long stems from the main plant and from this small ladder I use to support the plant growing upwards. So as you can see, many of the stems look healthy, but also some of them are absolutely naked, have no leaves. So this is the result. As you can see, the half of the ladder is free, so the mother plant will have more place to grow upwards. Also you can see my dog playing here around, so I usually bring this small bed for her so she can stay with me. And also I'll show you all the stuff I'll use for the process. Here I have my bowl, and I also have my alcohol for this knife, like kind of knife, and I also will use my gloves. So as you can see guys, I will begin to cut the entire part of stem to make less damage for the plant, to don't make it feel so bad. So I cut the entire stem, and after it I will cut it on a small segments. So in this process you also need to be very careful, and you need to use your gloves, because the juice of the plant is kind of dangerous. It can make some problem for your skin, especially if it enter in your eyes. So protect your eye, don't touch your face while you cut in your plants, and always use gloves to protect your skin. And after it, of course, wash your hand. So as you can see, I will have a lot of new material for propagation. As I told you before, I would like to use it and make some new plants. So as I can see, I will have a lot of them. So here I'm working kinda slowly, because I need to cut the right stem and not to cut the stem I don't want to cut. So you can see I have a lot of work here to do, but step by step I will begin to finish this process, and I'll show you another step and all the material I have. So you can see guys, all the materials I got from this plant. I have a lot of very long and like leggy naked stems without almost any leaves, but I also have a huge bunch of the beautiful leaves and with good foliage I will use for propagation. And I will use my bowl to keep it all there. To be careful if the juice will drop from the plant, I use my gloves to protect my skin. And let's begin to cut small segments. I'll show you guys which part of the plant you need to keep to propagate and how you can do it. So as you can see a small aerial root here in this area. So we'll need to cut like 1 or 2 centimeters up from the leaf, and also I'll show you that you need to cut like 2 centimeters down below the aerial root. And we will use this material to propagate a new plant. I will use water propagation, but you can use whatever you want. You can also use wet soil to propagate your plant, but for me it's more comfortable to use water. So as you can see, I will make a lot of new segments, a lot of new cuttings. Always try to keep, not try to keep, but always, it's obligation, you need to keep the aerial root. If you will cut the aerial root, the plant will not grow. It will just die. If you will leave only one leaf, for example, in the water, it will not grow at all. So you always need to keep the aerial root, so it will be developing in the water and will grow a new root system for our new plant. It's a root plant and it's always propagate this way. So as you can see, it begins to get more quickly the process because I cut small segments. I usually leave one leaf and the aerial root. Time to time I can make a cutting with 2 leaves, and you can see here my final products. I've made like 82 small segments of this golden pothos. It's a lot, I know, but I have an idea to make a green wall with this plant, so I will use a lot of new cuttings, a lot of propagation to plant them in smaller pots, but in big groups like crowdy, and I will use it for my green wall. And now I will need to put all my new propagation in the water, so the aerial roots will begin to develop. And I also show you guys how it will look, the aerial root, how it will look in a few weeks, for example, 3 weeks at least. So now I'll show it to you. As you can see, it's a lot of propagation. I didn't expect to have so much, but anyway, I have many friends, I can give them this present. The best present is a plant for me, so it will be a great present for my friends. So as you can see here in this Scindapsus exotica, I already keep it for a few weeks in the water, and you can see the aerial roots begin to wake up. For example, this type of Scindapsus begin to give new roots, and roots begin to wake up. Lately, we do not wake up very quickly as the golden pothos. Here you can see a good example of the root system development. So in 1 week, for example, or 2, I will be able to plant all these cuttings in a new pot and to get a bigger plant. So here guys, I'll also show you my mother plant, how it looks now. It looks younger, it looks actually more fresh, and it has more beautiful foliage now. Now you can see this huge amount of empty stems without leaves. Now it looks healthier for me, and I kinda enjoy to see it now. And also in this area I'll show you, it's a like empty spot where I think to plant few new stems I got today, so it will be bushier, and I also think to give it a bigger pot and plant some more new plants of my today's propagation. So guys, have a good day. Thank you to watch this video. Take care. Bye.